Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered why employee data is maintained correctly in SuccessFactors Employee Central but still does not appear correctly in SAP Payroll? The answer often lies in the succession data model. So in this video, I will explain exactly what changes are required in the succession data model to ensure successful EC to ECP integration along with the real SAP Payroll and mapping examples. So for EC to SAP payroll integration, the succession data model is modified so that employee field required by SAP payroll are available in Employee Central and can be replicated to the corresponding SAP HCM infotypes. So this is the interview question. Good interview answer for this is the succession data model is updated to add or enable employee related fields that are required by payroll. These fields are then mapped to the corresponding SAP HCM infotypes during EC to ECP replication. Without these changes, the data cannot be maintained in Employee Central or replicated to SAP Payroll. So first of all, we download the succession data model, and we will open that succession data model through the XML. And in that, we will search for these below fields and will make these fields as visible and mandatory. So for the place of work, this the reason why it is required. Basically it is an employee personal data, and it is basically maintained in the infotype 02 in SAP SCM. First aid work is required for the seniority and benefits, and it is maintained in infotype 041 date specification. Basically, this field is required for the all the stuffs like PF or the tax PF contribution or tax reduction or the annual leave or LSL liability for the employee. Working days per week is also maintained in the info type 07. It is required for the employee work schedule and payroll calculation. Employment type is basically defines the employee, what type of an employee it is. It is basically whether the employee is permanent employee or a casual employee. And it is basically maintained in SAP SCM info type 01 and the fields like employee group and subgroup. Nationality required for employee personal data, but that is maintained in info type 02. Marital status used for payroll and statutory processing. It is also maintained in info type 02. Gender of the employee is also maintained in the info type 02. And there are some custom payroll fields which are maintained by the customer. And for that, they are basically their visibility or the field character length is maintained to map it with the SAP SCM payroll system. So what exactly the change we made in the XML system? So first of all, you will open the succession data model and you will search for the field. And in that field, basically, you will set the field property, such as making the field as visible, required, enable, what is the maximum level of the field, and what would be the label. You can also add your custom fields, and that needs to be available in your SAP SCM payroll system as well, which were required by the business. Configure the field under appropriate HRIS element. For example, personal information. These are the HRIS element field, personal information, employee info. The below example is of XML where we have made the place of birth field as visibility as both. So basically, it will be visible in your SuccessFactors system, and we have not made it as a mandatory. Similarly, for the first date of work, it should be available in the SuccessFactors system so that you can enter some data. Because these fields are required to have the correct payroll calculations. This is one of the example how you will be searching for the field under personal information, employment or job info, and you can make those fields visible or and whether they are required or not. So why we are making this change? Because as in the success, the integration works as flow. business requirement from the customer, then we will go to the success and data model XML. Whatever the change we made, it will be visible in the employee central screen, and there the employee will be able to maintain the data. If the correct data is maintained in the system, then it will get replicated in the SAP ECP or SAP ECC Infotypes. So if, for example, if you have given the character limit as 20 and you are in the SAP HCM field, your character limit is 20, and in Employee Center screen, you have not modified the length of that field and you're entering the uh, uh, details in the field up to 40 character, then it will not get exactly replicated in the SAP ECC or SAP ECC system. And if you have not made the field as visible or mandatory, then in that case, the field is will not be either visible, or if it is visible, you may not enter the data. In that case, the replication will not be happening correctly. So the corresponding SAP payroll field will remain empty and it will impact your payroll calculation. You can also give the below answer to the interviewer. In the succession data model, we add or enable employee-related fields required by SAP payroll, such as place of birth, first date, working days per week, employment type. We configure their property in XML so they are available in Employee Central. These fields are then mapped through the EC2 ECP replication framework to the appropriate SAP info types like 1, 2, 7, whatever. This ensure employee data is maintained in Employee Central and replicated correctly to SAP payroll. For more videos related to Employee Central Payroll, please subscribe my channel. Uh, Thank you for watching the video till the end.